The president was the event's guest of honor and keynote speaker for the occasion, paying tribute to Filipino-Chinese achievements in the last few years. His predecessor was one of the event's honorees for his pivot to China foreign policy while he was president, but instead sent a proxy on his behalf. Again, our Mela Las Moras takes us through the highlights of this special Phil-Chinese celebration, lauding gains in bilateral and friendly ties.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. firmly stated today that the Philippines has not shifted away from China. In a media interview tonight, the chief executive said despite all the issues around, the ties between the two countries have not changed in any fundamental sense.
Some people have said that the Philippines has shifted its policy away from the People's Republic and to other powers. That is certainly not true. We have not shifted away from China in any way whatsoever. We continue to foster the friendship, the relationship, the partnership that we have been developing with China since 1974 and 1975 when it became official. So that's how I describe it. It is a continuing search to find solutions to the challenges that we face jointly with China.
At the same time, President Marcos also acknowledged that differences between the Philippines and China also exist, but he reiterated,
it is not something that will define our relationship. It is something that we will continue to work to resolve and to make sure that the peace and the safe passage across the South China Sea, the West Philippine Sea, is assured. And we look to China as partners in that effort to keep that peace and to keep the trade that is so important to this part of the world alive and vibrant.
The president mentioned all this as he graced the awarding ceremony of the APPCU, or the Award for Promoting Philippines-China Understanding, in Manila, where his predecessor, former President Rodrigo Duterte, was one of the awardees. Duterte was not able to attend the event, but former Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea received his Hall of Fame award on his behalf. During the event, Chinese Ambassador to the Philippines Wang Xilian thanked President Marcos not only for attending the ceremony, but also for his administration's continuous friendship with China.
We firmly believe that upholding mutual respect and trust, cherishing good neighborliness and friendship, keeping the direction of mutual understanding and mutual accommodation in settling differences serve as the fundamental principles of our two bilateral relations.
Mela Las Moras for The Nation.